Donald Trump's first appointment as president-elect is to nominate the first ever woman to become chief of staff. Susie Wiles was his first nomination, first appointment as president-elect. And this is a glass ceiling shattering moment for women. Don't you think the people on the left would be celebrating this? Could you imagine liberal women waking up today and finding out that Donald Trump's very first move as president-elect is to nominate a woman in a historical position? This has never happened in our history before. So they've been told that Donald Trump is a misogynist. Donald Trump is a sexist. They've been told that he hates women. And what does he do for his very first appointment? He nominates a woman as chief of staff. Never been done before. And here's the best part. Here's the caveat about all this. Donald Trump appointed her not because she is a woman. He nominated her, he's appointing her because she is good and she is the best person for the job. That is why he appoints Susie Wiles as chief of staff. She is a longtime asset for Trump. She's been with him a long time. She is the daughter of legendary NFL broadcaster Pat Summerall. She was largely responsible for getting Ron DeSantis elected as governor. She was a big part of that campaign. She's good at what she does. She's the best person for the job. And that is why Donald Trump is putting her in that position. Not because she's a woman, but the fact that she is a woman is a historical moment. You would think people on The View would be celebrating this, but no, it's the same old talking points that we're hearing from the liberals. Now, when Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris as his vice president, oh my God, the glass ceiling was shattered. We have our first woman vice president. But here's the problem. He only picked her because she was a woman of color. Kamala Harris was a DEI pick. Now that we have 4 years of her as vice president, where we see she has accomplished nothing, and we got the chance to see her as a candidate for president who didn't deliver a message, that had no vision for the future, who was a lame duck when it came to interviews and debates, now we realize that, oh, well, she wasn't picked because she was the best person for the job. She was picked because she was a woman and a woman of color. All that stuff goes out the window now. Donald Trump is going to be putting the people in positions that are the best for the job and give the American people the best chance, because Donald Trump, his message is about delivering for the American people. The left was about delivering for the state. It was about delivering for the government. And people are starting maybe to wake up about this. Charlemagne the God was saying, wait a second. I thought we were talking about how Donald Trump is a big threat to democracy. Where is all those talking points from the people that have been telling us this? Here's Charlemagne the God's take on that.
But don't y'all find it strange that now that he's won, they're not calling him a threat to democracy? It just makes you wonder how much of it did they really believe, or how much of it was just politics.
Now,
you're damn right they were playing politics. They were using people like Charlemagne the God as a puppet, as a tool to use this, to get this fear porn into their voter base, to say, oh my God, Donald Trump's a threat to democracy, so that they could stay in power. This was never about helping the American people. The Democrats were never about helping the American people. They were about helping themselves stay in power. That's what this entire campaign was about for them. The View, nothing but fear porn against Donald Trump. And what happens? Everything they say is absolute nonsense. And now, as Donald Trump continues to move forward, he's going to continue to pick people based on the content of their character, based on their ability, not based on their skin color, not based on their gender, not based on their sexuality. None of that matters. It's irrelevant. We're going to put the best people in that give the American people the best chance to win. And that is why we elected Donald Trump. So if the left or the Democrats want any chance to regain some form of credibility, they need to realize that the American people don't fall for their fear-mongering anymore. We are sick and tired of it. It was a losing strategy. They had no vision for the future, and it showed on Election Day. And man, it feels good. Now, again, this was a historical appointment from President Donald Trump, and you hear snores about this, celebrating it from the people on the left. Isn't this a great thing for women? No, we're not hearing that. And you know why? Is because they wanted you to believe that Donald Trump was a misogynist. They wanted you to believe that Donald Trump was a sexist. And you know what? Their talking points don't hold any water. His very first appointment is to put the first woman chief of staff in the history of the United States into position. And I would imagine that we're going to get some more appointments coming very soon. But the first one that he appointed was a banger. Great move. Congratulations to Susie Wiles. I'm looking forward to Donald Trump's next appointment, as should you. Let's make America great again here.
You're listening to the Alec Show. The future is family.